Officials have accused Russia of blocking a humanitarian convoy from getting into the port city of Mariupol. Ukraine also says 15 rescue workers and drivers were seized. The convoy was reportedly carrying much-needed aid, including food and supplies for residents who've been without heat or running water for weeks now. The Red Cross confirmed an aid convoy has not been able to enter the city, which is under constant attack, including missile strikes from the sea. These satellite images show the widespread destruction on buildings, including apartment complexes and factories. The city is now 90% damaged or destroyed. CTV's Joy Malbon joins me from Lviv, Ukraine, with the very latest. So, Joy, what do we know about this convoy? What are we learning?
Oh, these are troubling reports, and they come directly from the top. President Zelensky said that some humanitarian aid, a convoy, was trying to get in, and he alleges that 15 of the rescuers, including some of the bus drivers, were kidnapped and are being held hostage. What is so troubling as well is just how much this city has suffered. It was once a grand palace of a port. There something like almost 500,000 people lived there. Now President Zelensky says only 100,000 are living there. And what's even more distressing, you say no food, no fresh water, medical supplies are needed. People have been sheltering in basements, living as if they are in medieval times. And now we're hearing reports that some people are killing stray dogs to eat them. It's very terrifying, and what is so troubling as well is that humanitarian corridors have been opened, at least 9 today, but every single day for the past few days, they do not open the corridors for Mariupol.
And Joy, with this continued bombardment, it seems Ukrainian military is doing its best to push back and have even retaken some key areas around the capital of Kyiv.
Yeah, a bit of a morale booster. The Ukrainian forces have reclaimed a suburb near Kyiv, and they're quite thrilled by it, waving Ukrainian flags and cheering themselves on, because essentially what has happened is they've managed to prevent the Russians from encircling the capital, because of course Kyiv is the prize. Vladimir Putin wanted to seize the capital. He wants to topple the government, and they have put up a stiff resistance for almost a month now. So it is a bit of a victory. We understand there could be 2 suburbs that have been reclaimed, and they're also fighting back in a city called Kherson, which is in the south. You may remember those pictures of the protesters shouting, go home to the Russians. And then, of course, the following day when they went back to demonstrate, they were shot at by Russian forces. They too are fighting to reclaim some of the land. So, you know, people may have underestimated the Ukrainian military, and they certainly overestimated the Russian military.
And with each day, Joy, there is increasing concern about the possibility of a nuclear attack. The Kremlin seemingly not ruling that out. NATO saying it's saber-rattling, but it seems it's still possible.
Yeah, this is the frightening thing. I mean, who would believe in this day and age that we are talking about possibility of nuclear war? This is stuff from the history books. Back in the 50s, black and white videos of kids hiding under their desks in case of a nuclear bomb, a mushroom cloud, and here we are talking about it again. Joe Biden, the U.S. president, he left on his way to Brussels to discuss putting more pressure on Vladimir Putin, more punishing economic sanctions, but he was asked about the threat of chemical and biological weapons, and he said, yeah, I believe it is a real threat. And if that's a threat, and you've got the Kremlin's top spokesperson saying he doesn't rule out nuclear weapons, it feels anyway that everything is on the table.